Hello students and welcome to EDU 596, Principal Teaching Beyond the Classroom, one of the required courses that will help you to improve your educational practices and could earn you a certificate in distinguished teaching and learning. Unlike most education courses, the focus of this one is not the student, but the competency of the teacher. Although the students are the main beneficiaries of a proficient teacher, there is a well-accepted understanding that teachers play a most critical role in promoting student learning. EDU 596 is one of 4 courses based on the Danielson Framework for Teaching, which, in summary, divides the complex activities and the main responsibilities of the teacher into 4 categories or domains. The domains are further subdivided into 22 components of great teaching. We'll be starting today with course content, but before we do, let's look at what you can expect and what's expected of you in EDU 596. Our week begins on a Tuesday, where you will first view a check-in video. It will comment on the prior week's submissions and give you a heads up and cautions for the coming week. Even if you read ahead, which is fine, be sure to view the check-in video before responding to the discussion forum. Then you'll view a lecture video, which highlights the week's content. Next, there will be a reading assignment or video that will either expand on the lecture or contain information about an additional element of that component. Finally, you'll participate in a forum where you will submit a discussion post or an artifact and respond to the posts of one of your classmates. Since 60% of your final grade is generated from the discussion forum, you'll want to read the detailed instructions found in the Expectations for Forums, Criteria for Success. In this class, we will be investigating the following areas: engaging in reflective practice, documenting student progress, engaging families and communities, contributing to school community and culture, growing and developing professionally, and acting in service of students. You will also construct a section of your portfolio highlighting the 6 components of Domain 4 of the Danielson Framework. Although you won't be submitting it, you will still be compiling a section of it. Now that you know a little about the course, I'd like to share a little about the instructor. Here I am, and a little bit about me, both personally and professionally. I was raised in the Pittsburgh area. I graduated from Indiana University of Pennsylvania with a degree in LAD, certified from early childhood through grade 8. My graduate work was done at Penn State, where I met my husband, who you'll see in the next slide. My first teaching position was in Latrobe, PA, home of Mr. Rogers. From there, we moved to Bedford, where I owned and taught my own kindergarten. I also taught ESEA remedial reading in grade 1. Then back to Western Pennsylvania, where my husband studied physical therapy at Slippery Rock, and I taught the gifted program for grades 4 through 6 in Grove City Intermediate. We've been in Pottsville for a number of years. During this time, I worked for 10 years at Kutztown University, teaching a variety of courses, both in early childhood and in the 4 through 8 track, and also supervised field experience and student teachers. This slide shows the important people in my life. My husband Bob, our oldest son Michael with his wife and 2 boys, our daughter Katie and her husband and 3 children, and our youngest son Brandon with his wife and our grandpuppy. We love laughing and playing together, especially at the beach. And personally, I enjoy reading, especially historical fiction, learning about ways to keep healthy, learning about new technology, and of course, my heart is always inclined toward children and their education. Even though we won't be meeting face to face, I'm hoping that you can build a relationship with your fellow students and also with me as we form a community of learners.